I am back, baby. Okay, I miss this channel so much. I don't even know how. It's been such a long time since I've consistently posted on here, and I cannot believe I've neglected the Mad Threads community in the way that I have. So I am sorry, but welcome back. I am back. I am here to stay, okay? Trust and believe. Hi friends, it's Mad. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. If you're new, make sure you click that subscribe button so you could become a part of the Mad Threads family. Let's get into today's video. Okay, so I was thinking, what do I even want to record? Like, how are we bringing this channel back after so long? One thing I kept coming back to is fashion, lifestyle, home decor, beauty, just all the things that have taken this channel from 0 to nearly 5,000 subscribers, right? Like, these are the things that I know you guys love to watch. So I figured I'm gonna start a favorite series. So in today's video, I'm doing my top 7 secondhand clothing items that I have ever bought. So this is gonna include my 2 favorite pairs of pants, my 2 favorite tops, my favorite jacket, my favorite bag, and my favorite shoes that I've ever thrifted, at least at this point in my life with where my wardrobe is at. And you could see from the background, my wardrobe is consistently black, white, and gray, but mostly black. And with each item, I'm gonna try it on. I'm gonna show you how I style it. The series is gonna include 7 secondhand home items that I love, like decor items. It might even include my 7 favorite songs of all time ever. I don't know. What do you guys want to see? I don't know why 7 is the number, but I feel like 7 it's a good number. Before I start showing you all my favorites, I want to kind of explain to you what my style is, my inspiration, and all of that before you look at these items and you're like, what is she wearing? Also, I need lip gloss. I have 2 different careers going on right now. I have my media career where I do video work and editing for other creators and businesses. And then I'm also in mortuary science school and I am becoming a licensed funeral director and I work at a funeral home. So for both of those jobs, honestly, the most convenient thing to wear is black. Obviously for a funeral home, wearing black is the standard. Wearing suits, button-downs, trousers, loafers, traditionally professional outfits, that's my daily uniform. And then if I'm on set, if I'm on a shoot, if I am behind the camera, the best thing to wear is something simple, something black, and something that is not going to restrict my movement or get in my way. You will notice all my colors are black, white, or gray. If I ever wear a pop of color, it's usually going to be green, but mostly it's black. Same with my shoes. That's just my style. I love black. I love having almost everything in my closet be black and white. Everything goes with everything. It's just a matter of how you take a black t-shirt and elevate it, how you take a white button down and layer it. So that's where I'm coming from in terms of my style. I know that's not for everyone. I know that that's not typically what's on trend right now. There's a lot of patterns and colors, pinks, maroons, like that kind of stuff is trending. I try my darndest to avoid a trend because I always wind up donating it, wasting money, wasting resources, not being sustainable, and that is just not it for me. So I would recommend, especially if you're trying to thrift your wardrobe, it can be harder than just walking into a store and saying, I need this style black t-shirt, where do you have it? Find your size and go. Like, thrifting your wardrobe takes time, it takes energy, and it's something that you're going to have to build for years and just have patience with. You know, all of the stuff that I have is all stuff that I love and wear, at least for the most part. And I try to be really conscious when I'm shopping. Just because I like something does not mean I need it. Sometimes, actually almost every time I'm at the thrift store, I will stumble upon something that is like a bright neon or a bright pastel, and it takes everything in me to pass it up because I love the cut, I love the design, I might love the designer. But at the end of the day, if I know I'm just liking it because it's beautiful, that doesn't mean I need to have it in my wardrobe. It could just be something that I admire, think is beautiful, and move on from. I know that wearing something that is a bright color is just not something I am going to do. It is so not me. It's not representative of my fashion, my personality, my career, my interests. I just love all things dark, and I've just always been that way. And ever since embracing that in my wardrobe and only purchasing things that are in my color palette that I love, I've gotten so much more use out of my clothes. I've been so much more creative, and I've been able to look at my wardrobe and just love almost everything that I have. That being said, I know another trend right now is color analysis and color theory. And honestly, I don't think black is something that would fall into my color analysis and my season. I don't really even know what I am. I don't really know what any of it means. And I don't really care, because what am I going to do? What if they tell me that my best color is maroon or bright red? Am I just going to get rid of all my clothes so that I can match a color that, I don't know, like scientifically or whatever is deemed right for me, but I don't love it? No, I'm not going to do that. If they tell me I'm a gold jewelry girl, I'm not going to get rid of all this silver just because color analysis says so. I don't like gold jewelry. I like silver jewelry. Whether it's right for me or not, I just wear what I like. And I think that's why a lot of the pieces I'm going to show you today are so staple in my wardrobe. It might not be your style, but hey, maybe you like the silhouette. Maybe you like the shape. Maybe you like a certain element, and you can apply that to your wardrobe and say, oh, I really like that, lightweight sheer top. I think I want to get something like that, but in my color palette. I should also say my biggest style and fashion inspiration is Vivienne Westwood. I actually scroll that website, scroll the archives, scroll anything possible Vivienne Westwood all the time. I watch the runways. Every single collection that she drops, I have to see it and sit with it, analyze it and understand it. I just love the Vivienne Westwood style, the inspiration, the messaging behind the brand. Everything about it is so perfect to me. And if I could dress like a Vivienne runway model every day, I would. I am broke. I'm also very lazy, and I want to be corseted the house down every single day. So we take what we can get. All of that being said, let's start with my shoes. I've thrifted almost all my shoes. I literally cannot remember a time where I bought a new pair of shoes in person. So it was really hard to choose what shoe is my favorite. My everyday shoe for the past 6 months since I found these has been the Doc Martens. I don't even know what these are called. They're so dirty. Oh my God. George? I don't know what they're called. I'll put it on the screen. This is what they look like. So I have the Made in England with CF Steed leather, and oh my goodness, I need to clean these. They have survived a rough winter. They need to be weatherproofed again. They need to be brushed, but these are just the most beautiful shoe in the world. And I was debating whether to invest into the Made in England ones or just to get the regular Made in the US ones. But the big thing that set these apart for me was the black stitching versus the yellow stitching. And the quality. The Made in England Doc Martens, they're just so good. So I actually got these secondhand on Depop. Now these retail, I'm gonna put the price on the screen, but I think they're over $200. I got these for $60. The person wore them twice and just didn't like them. So now they're mine for $60. So should I be wearing these in the winter? Probably not. The whole heel is open. If it's a good day and it's not slushy and snowy, I'm gonna wear these. They are busted, okay? I have gotten so much use out of these in the 6 months that I've had them. It's been hard for me to reach for any other shoe. I always get my Doc Martens used because they're broken. Also, the price is so much better, and they always still have so much life left in them. So that's something to consider if you're looking into Doc Martens. My Docs collection has dwindled, okay? I used to have probably 25 to 30 pairs of Docs, and I got rid of most of them. And this was the first pair of Docs that I bought for myself in, I don't know, probably 2 years. I thought really hard about whether I was going to wear a shoe like this, whether this was my style, because it's not typically my style. I could not say no, okay? I couldn't say no. This next item, I'm going to do my purse that I'm obsessed with. Now this is a newer thrift find. I think I've had this for 2 weeks, but I just know that this is the purse I've been looking for my entire life. I have been looking for a slouchier shoulder bag with lots of room inside, kind of bolder silver hardware. My other option was a vintage Coach Ergo bag, and I'm still on the hunt to find one that is not $500. If I had a Coach Ergo bag, I would never buy another purse again. Now, this bag here is a vintage 9 West bag found at the Salvation Army for maybe $5. The second I saw it, I was like, yep, that's it. You're coming home with me. This bag is perfect, you guys. It is the perfect size. It is the perfect length. It is not too long. It's not crossbody. It's just a slouchy shoulder bag. There's a zipper on top. And when I tell you I have everything in here, I mean, I have my wallet. Apparently I have a paycheck. I have my glasses. I have a pair of gloves. I have a lip balm. My whole life is in here. There's a zip pocket on the inside of this, and then it also opens and has a front pouch. It definitely needs some leather CPR, maybe a little saddle soap to refresh her. It has these gorgeous silver rings, and I just cannot believe that this bag costed me $5. I'm living. I just feel like having a staple, essential, everyday black or whatever color you want bag that goes with every outfit. You could dress it up, you could dress it down, but it fits enough stuff. I couldn't ask for anything more. Let's get into clothing. I'm going to go into my 2 favorite thrifted tops. The first one, it's going to be kind of hard to see. You'll see it in the try on. This is my most worn, essential, everyday, practical, utilitarian work shirt. Mostly just because of the aesthetic of it and the fit of it and how comfortable it is. It is just absolutely perfect. So this is thrifted, I think, from Salvation Army. It's from the brand Interrupted. It's allegedly a size large. It fits more like a small or medium that runs on the smaller side. But this shirt I wear almost every day with my suit jacket over. It sits perfectly on my waist so I don't have to tuck it in, because honestly, I'm gonna be so real, I hate tucking in my shirt. It's annoying and it always bunches up weird. So something that just sits perfectly on my waist is going to be the best case scenario. One thing I don't like about it is that it is just 100% polyester, so it's not the best quality. I wish I had this exact shirt in a silk. I feel like that would be amazing, but it is just like this classic black shirt with a tie on the top with the cinched waist. Now for funerals, this shirt is just, it's perfect. It's so perfect. It's lightweight, so I can put my suit jacket over it without it feeling like it's constricting my blood from flowing. I can also wear it on its own. It's also great in the summer if we're like out in the cemetery and I don't want to get sunburned. I want something on my body, but I don't want it to be something that's super heavy. This is a perfect shirt for that. I can't imagine it costed me any more than $8 at the Salvation Army. Okay, when I found this next top at the thrift store, I was very unsure about buying it because it's gray. This is just this beautiful, fitted, thick, sort of mock neck, raw hem looking sweater from International Concepts. It's a size medium. The structure of this garment is just perfect. It's just thick. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't look cheap. It doesn't pill because it's just such a well-made sweater. It's super warm. I can wear this to work, which is awesome. It's kind of a blend of different textiles. So if I had something like this that was maybe wool or maybe even a cashmere, I feel like cashmere wouldn't work with this design though because it's too soft. Maybe if I had this in wool, I would like it a little bit more, but I still am just so in love. I love how the sleeves balloon out and then the cuff is just nice and fit. You could dress it up, you can dress it down. And if you haven't noticed, and something I do really love about a lot of pieces is the versatility. I love how it also becomes more fitted as it comes down to the bottom of the shirt, but it doesn't have a band at the bottom like a crew neck would. It has that band that sort of gathers and cinches in the fabric at the bottom. This just flows straight down, but gradually gets smaller and gradually comes into your waist. So it just looks really form-fitting and beautiful on, and I love it. I think choosing pants was probably the hardest part of this video for me because I love thrifting pants. I could stay in the pants section for hours. I just love pants, okay? It's fun thrifting pants. It's fun trying them on. And a new style of pant that I love is a trouser. I just love a classy looking trouser. Once again, say it with me for all you kids watching at home. You could dress it up and you could dress it down. This is the best pair of pants I've ever found. If I could only wear one pair of pants for the rest of my life, it would be these. I was on my way out of the thrift store when I spotted this waistband hanging out. I thought that they were Dickies at first because, you know, kind of had that cream colored seam on the inside. So I pulled them out. This is in the little boy section, and I just saw the most beautiful dark gray, subtle, faded pinstripes, a sewed cuff on the bottom. I don't think anyone will know how much this means to me. When you are 5 feet tall and finding clothes, especially secondhand, is very hard. I want to wear adult clothes. I don't always want to be stuck wearing kids' clothes, but unfortunately kids' clothes fit me perfectly. So finding something like this that is cuffed that fits perfectly in the waist but has belt loops just in case. I feel like these were just tailored for me. They're so comfy, so perfect. They don't have a brand. And that sucks because if anything ever happens to these, I will not know what to do with myself. They don't feel the softest or the thickest. They're definitely very lightweight. They're a good spring and summer pant because they're so lightweight, and I have to layer a pair of leggings under these if I'm wearing them in the winter. But oh my God, I just love them so much regardless of any of the things that are wrong with these. They just fit perfect. They're the perfect slouchy sort of style. So these are not like a clean cut trouser that I could wear to work, for example, but these are more of a comfortable, like you could wear these with a crew neck and it would just look right. You know what I mean? So I've been wearing these nonstop. I think people around me are probably like, wait, does she have any other pants, or is that the only pair of pants that we're gonna wear? They're $5 at the Salvation Army. Okay, I love me some Salvation Army finds, and this is one of my favorites. You're gonna be shocked with the next pair of pants because they are not black. It's actually a blue jean, and I'm kind of surprised, but I do feel like a staple blue jean is kind of essential in my closet, especially if I just don't want to look professional for once. So these are from Target originally. No, I believe I got these on thredUP actually. They're from Universal Thread, and the interesting thing, I usually will buy a size 0. I saw these on thredUP. They were in a 4, and I was like, there's just no way that these are gonna work for me. But I loved the cut of these so much on the website that I had to have them. I was like, if they don't fit, I will get these tailored because they're just so pretty. Like I just knew looking at them, the shape, the structure, the fading of the wash of denim, I had to have these. So I got them. Lo and behold, they fit so well. They are a little bit big in the waist, but the way that I wear them is I kind of pull them down and just wear them like on my hips versus around my waist. And I love that look with these. I think it's exactly what it needed to be, and I absolutely adore these pants. These are my most worn jeans. I have not reached for a single pair of my other blue jeans since getting these. There is no other jean that I put on that makes me feel quite like these do. I love low rise. I don't like high waisted, and everything else I have sort of falls mid or high waist. And I don't like that cut on me because I am so short that they just kind of make me look. So I like something low because it kind of elongates my torso and just gives me a taller look. Even though high-waisted can make your legs look longer, I feel like I need my torso to look longer for me to look balanced. These are perfect. The last piece might take the cake for my most worn clothing item across the board. Like this is the one that I wear year round. I don't care how warm it is outside. This is always with me. And I get compliments on this jacket every single time I wear it. This is a BDG leather jacket. It's a size medium, so it fits me a little oversized, but when I'm wearing a really thick sweater or a bunch of layers underneath in the winter, I can actually wear this as a winter jacket if I layer it correctly. This is my go-to jacket, especially in the spring and fall, but mostly like all winter, I wear this as a winter jacket. And where I live gets very, very, very cold. I cannot go without this jacket. I have seen this jacket multiple times at the thrift store, so that tells me this is not older Urban Outfitters. It's probably a modern piece, but it has that vintage lived in fit and feel. Now, I don't love buying new from Urban Outfitters. I don't think any of us can lie. I think if we could just blow a shit ton of money at Urban Outfitters, we would. I mean, their stuff is cute. Is it always the best quality? Not really. Is it overpriced for what it is? Absolutely. Can you find most of this stuff at the thrift store? 100%. A lot of the stuff in Urban Outfitters is very trendy and it dates itself. You know, like if you bought something from Urban Outfitters in 2020 and wore it today, girl, we could tell it was from 2020 because it's so trend heavy. And I think that's something important to consider when you are shopping. Is this going to date itself in 5 years, or is this going to be a timeless piece? So that's why I'm always hesitant with stuff from Urban Outfitters, as much as I love so much of it. But a piece like this is so timeless, which is why I'm like, why is this in the thrift store? Who donated this? Also, thank you, because I will be putting her to good use, and I have for the past year and a half. I found this in Brooklyn at Crossroads. It's just been my best friend ever since. Like, this jacket has seen me in all of my phases of the past year, and I love it so much. It goes with everything. Say it with me, class. You could dress it up. You could dress it down. I think it was $20 too. Like, that's amazing. It's not real leather. It does look like real leather though. It has that like hard but soft but like slouchy but fitted look. It's just, y'all, it's such a good jacket. So, all right, you guys. So those are my top 7 thrifted items of all time. I would love to hear what yours are, or even if you just have one that sticks out to you, I would love to hear about it and what it is, where you got it, how much it was, because I think that this is such a great conversation to have, because I think it encourages us to, one, shop for pieces that are going to stick with us for our lifetimes, instead of trying to keep up with trends and what's cool and what's relevant, and then just wasting money and throwing it into the thrift store ourselves a few years later. But also I think it encourages us to figure out what things in our closets we actually like love and just see ourselves wearing over and over again. And then trying to shop consciously with those features we love about these pieces in mind for new items. I think that's really important, and I think that helps us to find our style and to find our creativity and ourselves through the pieces that we wear. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to this long video about literally me just babbling about clothes. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said before, let me know if there's any favorites you want to see from me. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Come on over to Instagram. Send me a DM. I don't care. I just want to see you over there. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. I promise, very soon in my next video. Bye guys.